Good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? If I get a 5x5, just my camera here. Make sure that I'm not going to be talking to myself. All right. Thank you, Scott Hummer. Ohio Valley Prepping. Welcome in. World 2IC. Good to see you. How's everybody doing tonight? I was out in the garage working with or trying to get the garage organized with getting all my seedlings in. I made a little bit of mess, so I had to get it cleaned up and trying to organize it. But I'll let some people filter in here, and then we'll get going. Till then, what's going on, KP? Billy, good to see you. Yeah, there's a lot of things I got to get going this week. Like I said, trying to get the garage organized, and in doing so, I want to build a workbench that I can have all my stuff there, and that will save up a lot of room. Welcome in, CUCV Farmer. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. I got some plans of the next couple weeks of getting some stuff done. Got some doctor's appointments, so we'll see how that goes. Just kind of been a relaxing week last week. Went out of town. Did some relaxation and some therapy, toes in the sand, and got some sun. But at the same time, it wasn't all fun and games. So, welcome in, Joseph Moore. Sherry, welcome in. Good to see you. Grit and Grace, welcome in. We're slowly coming in here, but I will drop the link. If anybody has any questions, tonight is a question and answer on whatever you want to talk about. And there's my good friend, Vision Preparedness. Good to see you, brother. Little Lone Prepper, welcome in, welcome in. Scruffy Scrubs, welcome in from Minnesota. All right. Welcome in. What's going on, the Rooster? Tiger 454, welcome in, welcome in. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Man, I need to shave. Frank Short, what's going on? What's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's what's up, everybody? Okay. I liked your videos that you put out with Hudson Valley and Vision. Their World 2IC, pretty good to go. Speaking about Mike, there he is. Welcome in, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. But all right, we got 27 in here. All right, so we'll get going. I don't have really any basic topic tonight, except for exactly what the topic on the title of the vision, or the title of the vision. I'm looking at Vision's name. Title of the video. You know, what will you do if this happens? So everybody knows kind of what's been going on with me and my healing process. I was notified by work probably, I don't know, maybe a month ago. They started talking, and what's going on, Vision?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, you sound kind of sad since you back from vacation of the land and sunny and sand.
Yeah, no shit, right? Oh my
I don't
gosh.
blame you. I
Been
know.
been gloomy all day, and
Oh
so,
yeah,
but
I get it.
no, I was just explaining while I was down in the sun, and my work had previously a month ago or so had mentioned the fact that you know, that they're not going to be able to hold my job forever. So tried to get something set up, but they pretty adamant about my return. My doctor's not ready for me to go back because of the headaches and the sensation that I'm having in the head and stuff. And then obviously with the brain aneurysm. So
Right.
on the 25th was my last day at my job. They terminated my position. Well, terminated me. My position is still there for someone else that may qualify for it. So that was the downer on the getaway. So, but unfortunately, I knew something was going to happen. But it is what it is, you know. As a matter of fact, I was at Costco yesterday and actually ran into my immediate supervisor, and we had a talk, and you know, I don't know. I have so many mixed feelings about everything, you know. But my whole thing is, you know, you and I have talked about this. You know, when one door one door closes, one door opens.
That's right.
Uh, the money aspect, the financial aspect of losing this job is going to be huge, but at the same time, I have a new outlook on life since this brain surgery, and I come to realize that there's more to life than the almighty dollar.
Amen.
So, with that being said, as much as it sucks, and as much as the finances is going to be tight, I am not going to stress about it. I've always made it work through my whole entire life,
Amen.
and so one way or the other, I will make it work. I'm looking at some different avenues. Obviously, I still got to take care of my health.
Right.
So, but until then, at least I'm still receiving the disability through work, through my employer. Obviously, now it's not through the employer, but it stays with me. So
Right.
at least that helps. And until I can get something figured out, but
That's Yeah, that's tough, bruh. And like we've talked many nights. Um, just keep doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
know, I think God has a different plan for me.
Yes, he does.
So I put it in His hands and let Him guide me to do what it is that I have out there for me. So
Yep. That's all we can do, bruh.
and stressing about it, I just it's crazy because I was telling my wife and family, I'm like, man, am I nuts for not like wanna like I don't know,
For not stressing out. Yeah,
yeah,
and see, that right there should speak volumes to yourself.
yeah.
So yeah, I've
It
been
hit me
there.
hard when I knew it was possibly coming, but
Right.
no one had said nothing. And the screwed up thing about it is even talking with some of my guys that I work with, the few that have uh, contacted me,
Uh
uh,
huh.
and talking with them, um, there's a lot of stuff. So this is a new company. They bought us out of bankruptcy about 5 years ago, and they they said that we will enjoy working for them because it is a family company.
Yeah.
we
Right.
we will
Okay.
treat you like family. And all I can say is I don't want no part of that family if that's how they're going to treat their family. Um, it's the crazy thing about it is I've been there for 19 years,
Good
and
Lord.
it took 18 months for us to work through our JQDs on the job training to
Right.
get to the basic qualification of my job. 18 months. But yet they can't wait a few months to allow me to heal up to go back. So they're gonna let me go. They're gonna bring somebody in, um, and then they're gonna spend the next 18 months training them, and then still they lost 19 years of experience and knowledge,
That's
and
right.
so I don't know. It is what it
It's
is.
yeah. It is what it is, and it's their loss
Yep.
because they'll never gain back that tribal knowledge.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing about it is the HR lady's like, well, just so you know, when the doctor clears you, if your position's still available, you can go ahead and reapply. And I'm like, and I'm going to do this because I want to come back and work for a family company,
Yeah.
that,
Exactly.
that shit can me because I can't get back. It's been, let's see, 8 months now.
Yeah.
you know um and I may have been able to go back to work within a reasonable amount of time had this aneurysm and stuff not popped up. But
Exactly.
so anyways, that's the end of that. I'm done talking about it. I'm moving on. I'm going to concentrate on my health and getting better. I got appointments this coming week with a plastic surgeon, um, to fix this crater on the side of my. Uh, sorry, coffee.
Right, exactly. I was just getting ready to say, yeah, well, Coffee, we can start over if you like.
But no, I got an appointment with the plastic surgeon to discuss on how to fill this in, and then what it will do as far as with my headaches and the sensation that it does. Because that's well, that was one of the big things of not being able to go back to work because I'm required to wear a hard hat, and you hit
Right,
your head a lot of times and stuff like that. I'm not going to deal with that. Obviously, I don't have to. So,
right. It's not worth it. And
but
keep it moving, bro. You
yep,
got skill, you got skills and talents, and I'm trying to figure out how to say this covertly. You have a place.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And a skill that is necessary. So
Yep.
I'll leave it at that.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah. And I got some ideas that I've been thinking about because of knowing that this was a possibility. I didn't want to be caught out of, or how
Right.
they say it. You don't want to be caught with your pants down,
Exactly.
So I have been working with the VA to get some stuff done there.
Right. Exactly.
With that, and then also thinking about going to college to figure something out. I
Yep.
gotta. I'm too young to retire, so
Right.
But
I'll put you to work.
on to the next chapter. So
That's right. No, not the next chapter. A new book.
yeah,
On
absolutely.
to a new book, bruh.
Yep. So just want to welcome in some more people. Mad Shad, welcome in, brother.
Professor.
Bad Bobber, welcome in. Welcome in. Teresa, the resident snitch, is in the building.
Mm-hmm. That's why I had to say what I said covertly, because she tells everything.
Guardian Prepping, welcome in.
What's going on, bruh? Good to see you, Guardian.
Anna John, welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah, as crazy as it sounds, I'm looking forward to the new path. So
Exactly. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Paul J. Conroy Sr., welcome in. Hello, Grace.
Paul,
welcome in.
Grace, good to see you. Welcome in.
Now that's a new name for me. I know Grit and Grace, but Grace is a new name for me.
Right.
So welcome in. So one of the things I did want to talk about is the craziness of the world that we see on the news. Now while on my break that I had, and it got me thinking because we were in a location where there was all kinds of different people.
Okay.
Black, white, Hispanic,
what?
Asian. I mean, there was just so many different groups of people there, and everybody was just doing their thing, minding their own business. We didn't see no fighting. We saw a couple crazy people, and of course that's gonna happen anytime you get into a larger town or even in a small town. They have crazy people, but it definitely was a kids don't do drugs type of situation, and but I will tell you this: I had a first. I used an Uber for the first time.
I hate Uber.
So we went to the movies, and it was like 4 miles from. Well, it was a half an hour walk, so it was like a mile and a half or 2 miles, whatever, from our place, and it was over some pretty big roads. So we did the Uber. We went to watch the first 2 episodes of season 5 of the series Chosen.
Okay.
So the new series is coming out. So the wife and I went and watched the first 2 episodes. So everything around the ocean is more expensive. I can tell you that.
Of course it is. Jones Truth, good to see you. Welcome in. Cannot wait to see you at Bug Out Weekend. So how did you like the first 2 episodes?
Well, So they had some issues. So it's been a while since the end of season 4.
Uh-huh.
So when they came out with the what is it called when they put out the trailer?
Trailers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
For season 5, I'm like, oh man, this could be really good. Which it still was good. It didn't have the bam aspect, that I was expecting, but it's building up, So um, I'm glad we went, but I probably could have waited until it came out on uh, TV, but it is what it is. So
Exactly. Well, good. I'm glad you got to get away, spend some time with the wife, and just do nothing
yep,
but what you
and
wanted.
got some sun on my arms and legs and face, and yeah, it was good. So the freaking traffic coming back, oh my gosh. uh it,
I can imagine.
it was crazy. I've never been on a road where we're going 80 mile an hour down to 30, back up to 80 mile an hour, and nothing. There was nothing there and no reason for it. So I don't know what the hell is going on, but
That's crazy.
yep. Welcome in, Blackbird. Welcome in, Rayanne. Good to see you. Yeah, man, Chad. I mean, there was quite a bit of variety of food options available, and we took every opportunity. One thing that we do when we go on vacation is we don't eat at a place that we can have back here at home.
Right.
So there's no fast food. If we can help it, like on the drive down there, on the drive back, um, we actually stopped at the Bucky's. You ever been to one of those?
I have not. Never been to a Bucky's. They're building one in Ohio down
Yeah,
near Cincinnati.
yeah, between Dayton and Cincinnati. Yeah, it won't be open until 2026, but it is freaking nuts. There's like 150 gas pumps, or well, there's 150 spots, so there's 300 gas pumps, and no semis allowed. And it's just every pump. I mean, no matter when you stop,
Yeah.
they're full, and
Wow.
inside of it is huge. They have a barbecue uh, corral where they sit there and they chop up pulled pork, they chop up briskets, they just all, and they're making sandwiches right in front of you. And
Wow.
it,
Nice.
it was it was pretty good. It was like $8 a sandwich, which I mean, it was all right, but no, Ohio Valley prepping. There's only one in Ohio, and it's right off the 75, coming in from Kentucky. So
Yeah. And it's not open yet.
yep. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you can get anything and everything there. They got you can buy T-shirts and dresses and pants and shorts and swimwear. You can buy coolers. Hell, they even had a section for gun cleaning and
Wow.
oh yeah, they had all kinds of stuff there. Uh, GPS stuff. Just I mean, a white. They had a cast iron, and it amazes me because every time I go into a store, I think of looking at preparedness side of it,
Yeah.
what you can get there, and they have a lot of stuff. So
Sounds to me like that's a Rural King on steroids.
oh, it is freaking crazy, and
Wow.
it was super packed. I mean, to the point
Right.
where they had probably 50 people. Well, and it's always the girls' side. The guys obviously have an easier time going to the bathroom than the girls. So the girls' line was way out and wrapped around, and so
Wow.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Steel and Tree, you're absolutely right. You can get anxiety when in that place. Absolutely. It was packed. So, but it's something to experience. I mean, I've been to several of them, so the shock and awe has kind of wore off with me, and I'll stop there to get gas, but
Right. Yep.
so, but
I'm with
you
you.
brought it up. Speaking about Bug Out Weekend, May 15th through the 18th. I'm definitely looking forward to it, especially now, and it's going to be fun. It's
It
going to
is.
be
I'm
educational, and it's
right.
going to be good to meet all you people in the chat that are going. And you ended up closing out registration. Am I correct?
I did. I closed out registration 2 weeks ago. We hit the 80 plus mark, which
Nice.
I am humbled and floored that we did that happened. And I'm excited. We've got tons of prizes that are going to be given away throughout the whole weekend, to the point where there's going to be a special sound for prize giveaway time. So everybody
Nice.
that's coming, in your welcome packet will be a ticket. Please do not lose that ticket, because it will not be replaced. And
And
everybody
I'll make a
gets one.
suggestion on that. What I
Yeah.
did, just in case you lose it, is when you get it, you take a picture of it.
Yes.
That way, it's on your phone. And for whatever reason, I mean that goodie bag that I got once I got it, for one, I just put it right back into my truck. That way, I didn't lose it. Or you can
Right.
put it straight into your tent, and yeah, because you guys you do good on the goodie bag. So
Yes. So please don't lose your ticket. I highly suggest doing what Devil Dog just said. Take a picture of it, because it will not and won't be replaced. And there have been some amazing people that are donating some amazing prizes. Rule said Devil Dog stole my ticket. Rigged. Of course it is. It's always rigged. Everything they do is rigged. That's why there's Senate hearings and congressional. That's not going to end up good, y'all. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm.
Bill and Prepper said everybody can just give their ticket to her. She'll keep them safe.
Exactly.
That girl.
Exactly. That's right, Dan H. No ticket, no prize for you. Yes. But I'm getting excited. And I'm starting to make my list of stuff I have to bring.
Yep.
And Dan, hopefully we won't be playing Tetris on Sunday morning.
Basically, you know that you always take excuse me, you always take home more than what you bring.
I know. That's why I can't be. I did. It was insane. So I've learned, just from letting everybody know in the awesome video I did with Rule. I learned of half the stuff I bought the first year, I never even took it out of my truck. So I've learned to scale back, but because of the demand of how many people are coming this year,
Yep.
I got other stuff to do.
Have a good night, Katrinka. Thank you for stopping in.
Well, Jones Truth asked a question.
Yes.
Dan
Jones
said you want to put money on that.
Yeah. Jones Truth says, do you have a suggested basics list?
Food, water, and shelter.
Yep, whatever you're going to need if you're going to be there for the 4 days, then whatever you're going to need. So,
Yep.
I know
And
World
go ahead.
2IC did a video with Vision and with the Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival about this same topic, and I know Vision, you said that you were going to do a bug out weekend video. Are you still doing that?
Yes, I'm gonna do a live stream to answer basic questions like that, and give some details. I'll pull up and show the map and our camp area and all that good stuff, and answer questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just a basic answer to that is whatever you're going to need for the days that you're there. So
Right.
Yeah, it's you and I will have to get offline and get some numbers. That way I can get the final count and take care of that. So
Yes.
Sunday or Saturday's meal, dinner, whatever will be provided for you. It will be some pulled pork sandwiches with baked beans and coleslaw. So
That's awesome, bruh. And thank you for volunteering to do that.
Yep, no problem. So, but yeah, it was. I'm bouncing all over here. So,
Okay.
I'm thinking about what I was going to talk about on the way back. But anyway, so this bug out weekend, one of the things that I'm looking forward to is putting a face to the names of the people that I see in the chat that are going, and finally getting to meet all these new people, and then obviously getting to see the people that I've already met. As
Right.
always, it's good to see them. So,
Yep. Same here. Same here.
Ohio Valley says she's bringing a 15 passenger van. There you go.
Wow. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'm excited, and there's going to be some surprises too, y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
If
Absolutely.
anybody's got any questions, this is a question and answering live stream. If anybody got any questions about anything, they're more than welcome to put it in the chat, and my moderators will let me know. And welcome in, Ghost Leakin.
What is up, brothers?
What's going on, Ghost? How you doing?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. It has been a Monday.
Welcome in, Storms Radio and Cats.
I survived it. That's the main thing.
You and me both. Storms, radios, and cats. Good to see you.
So I planted my my garden, my seeds.
Okay.
And got it all sealed up. What I end up doing is my stand. So I have 2 shelves, 2 foot by 8 foot long. And look at that. The Ohio gang is all here. We're just missing one. What's going on, Mad Shad?
He's frozen.
Oh, there he goes. I heard.
Rule had a question.
Since registration is closed, could someone just come for a day?
That
would be a
that's a
vision.
yeah, that's a loaded question. Man, my and okay, y'all know me. My gut is telling me no, but my heart is telling me if they're just coming for the day, that's fine.
Dan H, what's going on?
But they need to send me an email. They can't just show up. If some, especially if I don't know them, they can't just show up.
Yeah, Vision needs to know who all is going to be there. That way, accountability, and then that way, if and it was talked about on World 2IC's video with Vision about security and about being able to leave your stuff at your campsite. Yes, it's very safe and everything's good to go. But if we got people showing up that have not registered and have not contacted Vision, then that creates an issue. So.
Yep, and they will be turned away. So my gut says, Rule, the answer to that is no. So,
can you hear us, Chad?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, I did it. I pushed a button.
Professor.
But did you put your mouth on it?
Good.
Don't put your mouth on it.
Hey,
Oh Lord, is that Dan, my man? Yeah, Rule.
What's up,
yeah,
Dan?
no,
Ghost,
they can't just come
Trent,
for a day.
Domino, all in the same house. What's going on, brothers? How y'all doing?
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's what's happened to play lumberjack all day.
Well, I'm gonna talk more about that tomorrow night. But yes, you're absolutely correct.
If you're registered and only are coming for a day, then that's different, correct?
Correct.
But if you're not registered, then the registration's closed. So, yeah.
Right. You can't just show up.
Yeah. But I'm gonna get right back to my seeds real quick, and then we can move on.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
My I got two shelves, 2 foot long or 2 foot wide by 8 foot long, and I framed it all in, and then I got these I got 10 mil plastic on all 4 sides, and then I got these zippers that I put on the outside of the plastic, and then unzipped it, and then I cut it down so that I can roll up the sides.
Yeah.
I can put it up on top. I got my heat mats going. I got my lights going, and got all the seeds planted. I got them all covered with their containers and everything. I closed the plastic up and shut the garage door. And when I got back, holy shit.
that well, they did that well.
I'm impressed on about 90% of what I planted.
Awesome.
The Kentucky Wonder beans and the bush beans and the sugar snap peas, and all my tomatoes are all popped up. I have an issue with my banana peppers and my jalapeno peppers.
Oh.
So I don't know what's going on with them. I'm gonna have to go back and look in my book and see what happened there.
Heat.
Yep, they do like heat. Yes, indeedy.
So each mat, I have 4 heat mats, and I have them at different temperatures because certain vegetables like it warmer, and some of them don't like it so warm. So I don't know. I just got to go back and look at it, but I have probably about a 92% germination rate right now.
Wow.
So
nice.
Wow.
I'm talking my Kentucky Wonders are already about 3 inches tall. They had grown, they sprouted and grown because I have these clear lids that go on top of them that are about 2 inches. They had hit that and were starting to bend over.
Wow.
You got some amazing growth going on there, man.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. My cauliflower's coming good. My cabbage, that was one of the hit and misses. And then my banana peppers and jalapenos were about 50% there. So
nice. Nice.
Right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when a banana peel in the dirt help grow peppers.
Oh. Yeah, Tigger can help you out with that too. What's to do
Old
with more
Mutt,
peppers? What's
my
up,
man,
old mutt?
my
Old
man.
mutt.
Good to see you. Do you plan to have staff members to show new preppers around and answer questions? Allegedly. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
If old
Yes,
Mutt's
sir.
a new prepper, I'm the Queen of Sheba.
No, I know he's an OG. He is the OG.
Yep.
Hey, old nut.
But yes,
indeed.
yes. Any one of these fine gentlemen right up here on the panel, anybody that's there, they can direct them to them or find me if you can catch me. And we'll get answers for their questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, sir. Hashtag Old Mutt's Kids.
I was gonna say that. Hashtag old mutt's kids. That's right.
Yes,
Can't claim it unless you may.
that's true. You
Right.
cannot claim that unless you meet him. Otherwise, you'll get hit with a $150,000 copyright infringement.
Oh man.
Yes, indeedy.
But yeah, I'm excited about the garden this year. It's looking
Yeah, dude.
looking good,
Sounds like,
so.
man, you way ahead of me. I'm sitting here looking like, well, would the weather do something? Because I want to till the garden.
And I did something new this year. Is normally I buy like marigolds and different flowers from the greenhouse to plant around
Yeah.
to help
Yeah.
pollination and everything.
Yep.
I'm like,
Same here.
why buy them? So I had a 40 spot container that I planted marigolds, and every single one of them sprouted.
Nice.
So yeah.
Nice.
Tigger says, just so you know, pepper seeds can take a while to sprout. That's why you start them at least 12 weeks out. Just keep them moist.
Yep.
Moist.
Well, I'm
Moist.
gonna still give it hope. So, but I did overwinter all my pepper. Well, not all of them, but I picked out the best ones and trimmed them up and put them in potting soil after I washed all the dirt out of the roots, and then I sprayed them with neem oil and put them in potting soil inside my garage. And I watched some videos on that, and so this is my first year doing that, and I still have every single one of them are still got green on it, and you scratch down by the dirt, and it has green underneath there. So I will be getting those start doing their process here shortly. I got to look up to see when you start waking them up. So maybe Tigger, maybe you got the answer for that.
There you go. Nice.
So
Moon sprouts. All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right now, my focus is finish clearing and deciding where I'm actually going to put the chickens.
In the freezer.
Well, that's their last stop. The freezer's their last stop.
Yep.
And
Oh, you mean
Build
moist dinner.
yep, build the chicken coop and get that all fenced in and secure. And then I'm expanding our garden this year. I'm trying to figure out which direction I'm gonna go with that. And I got to figure out where I'm going to put the woodshed.
You're going to move the woodshed.
Yeah, I'm not going to put it where, the wood normally is because I'm thinking of taking all that space up for the garden.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll really open it up. Yeah.
Yes.
Roadkill IC says, you mean new puppy chew toys.
Yeah, exactly. And then, once they get,
Hey, Jenkins.
bigger than, a mouthful, I gotta introduce him to them so he doesn't,
Yep.
Sounds like he's raising ostriches, not chickens.
well, that too.
Bigger
Good to
than
see
a
you,
mouse.
Gen X.
Gen X, what's up?
So you're gonna fence in your area for the chickens, the chicken pen outside. You're gonna fence it
Yes.
all in.
Yep. Fence it all in and put a chicken coop in it. Yep.
Yeah, your run. Okay.
Yep. Put a run and all that in, and yeah. Then
You gonna do freestanding or a mobile chicken run?
nah, I'm gonna do freestanding. They're gonna do what they do.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Are you gonna let them? Are you gonna let them get out and run around a little bit sometimes?
I'm not sure because that
Keep
will
them secure
probably
all the time.
trigger the security, and he will go ballistic.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, he might get in that whole like kind of corral mentality. Where
That's
he keeps
true.
them in a certain area. Hey, get
Right.
back over there. Right.
Right. Exactly.
He gonna be eating chickens.
I know. Yeah, he gonna be eating chickens because I can see him now picking it up and shaking it, and it's done. It's over.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be a squeaky
Yeah.
toy for 5 minutes.
Exactly. And I'm gonna be like, dude, no, we can't. You don't. Those aren't your toys, okay? Those are our food.
JP says he needs to build more raised beds. Absolutely. I'm doing that on my main garden behind the garage, due to the fact that ever since my neighbor behind me built their monstrosity of a garage, my backyard has gotten wetter each year. So,
Yeah, I've got 2 galvanized raised beds that I got to put together that I'm going to use for. One of them is going to be for our growing our garlic this fall.
there you go. And that's one thing. I'm glad you said that because I missed the window this year. So
Same
I'm
here.
gonna definitely get the garlic going.
Yep.
I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more potatoes this year than I did last year. I want to expand that because they did good the little bit that I did.
Yep.
So
Same here. Ours did too.
the only thing that I wanted to do this year that I didn't do was to offset the tomatoes. That way, they didn't all come out at once. So
Yeah.
I wanted to and I still might. I still got time. I could probably start some seeds now. That way, they'll be behind.
Yeah. Yep. You're right, Ohio. That's his MO.
Yeah, but I think Tigger's right too. Because Cole is all about that. He's all about that farm life.
He is. Yeah.
So you just gotta be stern with him. Like, don't eat them just yet. Wait till we fry them.
Yes.
I'm
Or
still jealous of Vision because he's got Cold trained to go to the bathroom in the freaking woods.
that's true.
So
No poop in my grass.
He's not picking up what Cole's leaving behind.
Right. That's right. And he did that on his own. I was like, okay, dude, I see you. And thank you.
Wow.
Tigger says you can still plant garlic and heads, just won't get as big as if they were planted when you should have. Yeah. I might still plant some this year just to see. But I'm definitely gonna do it over the winter. So
Yep. Same here.
because I'm sure there's more than just garlic that you can do that with. I don't know.
Yeah.
What I wanted
And
to do with with 3 of my raised beds that I have on the side of my driveway is I want to build a hoop. That way I can get my cabbage and all my colder weather vegetables. I can get them in the dirt quicker, and then that way they're covered in case it does decide to frost or get cold or whatever. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What's up, Gen X? You didn't see me? Gen X didn't see me. You didn't see me, Gen X? I snuck in.
he's right down. He's right underneath Ghost.
Yeah.
Bed bobber planted garlic end of October. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Planted more garlic than ever last year. Every bed is full. There you go.
Yep. I think I'm going to actually plant some black garlic this year too.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about that. Yeah.
Yes, indeedy.
Man, garlic.
Garlic is one of
October.
those medicinal plants that you can use. So,
And it makes everything taste better.
Absolutely.
yep.
Oh, yeah.
The COO puts garlic in everything.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, you should see her at the beginning of fall. She walks around with this jar and spoons, and she gives you the look of, if you don't take this tablespoon, I'm going to beat you up. So you just stand there and open your mouth.
Time to take your medicine day.
Uh-huh.
Now, does she leave them whole, or does she mince it or chop it
No,
up, or what?
Rough chop.
she does a rough chop on them
Okay.
and then puts them in a jar and pours in all this other stuff that, she opens the jar and you can smell it if you're out at the barn. So, yeah,
So
then you're,
You just ferment.
then exactly. Then you're hiding and she will track you down.
Ancient family secret.
Yes, right.
KP says, "What's the difference between black and white garlic?"
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I don't know. Is there a difference in the taste?
Rabbit said black garlic is from fermentation.
Yep.
What? So the black garlic grows and ferments as it grows? What? I don't know.
Mm.
It's good. I like the taste of black garlic than regular garlic, but
Huh.
it's hard to find.
So it does have a different. What's it taste like?
What I can't explain the taste of it. What do you think it tastes like, Rabbit? It has a distinct taste that is like, oh my gosh.
Really?
So it don't
Yes.
taste like normal garlic?
Well, it does, but it doesn't, and that's why it's hard to explain.
I mean, because I'll eat raw garlic.
So do
Every
I.
now and then.
Yeah. Yep. I eat raw garlic.
So I'm wondering now. I'm wondering about black garlic. I want to taste it. You ferment white
Peter
garlic.
says you ferment white garlic to turn
it into black garlic. Yes.
Whoa! So you're not talking about growing black garlic?
Well, you
You're talking about
can.
making.
You can make it or you can grow it. There is a black garlic species.
Oh, okay. That's that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
If you're saying you can just
Right,
you can
Tiger.
ferment it black. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So the answer is yes and no. Okay, got it.
Correct.
Now, I do have a question for you, Mad Chad.
Uh-oh. Answer's no.
It just popped into my head.
Number 64.
You said on
Yeah.
one of your lives a while back about you when you were cleaning your cast iron and about
Yeah.
seasoning it, and you said that
Yes.
you don't intake of olive oil.
No, I don't. I stay away from oil. It's part of the my it's part of my life change that I did a while back. I got off the wheat, I got off the glutens, I got off the oils, and olive oil was the biggest one I got off of. So I don't do olive oil. The only thing I use olive oil for is for my canner to make a good seal. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
don't use it for
use,
seasoning. I don't consume it.
yeah, we definitely got away from corn oils.
Yeah.
And what we've gone to now is avocado oil.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we do the avocado oil for the cooking and stuff. Now we still do the extra virgin olive oil.
Yep.
So, but
I mean, I could make a. I could do a whole show on the dangers of oil.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
hey, if you guys use it, I mean, the whole world uses oil. So I mean, and from time to time, the only oil I'll ever kind of really use is coconut oil. But
And I was going to
even
say,
then,
we use a lot of coconut oil also to cook with. And, and I use coconut oil instead of lotion, petroleum lotion, and all that mess. And Cole gets a heavy dose of it every time he gets a bath.
Okay.
When he gets a bath after he dries, the COO will pull out his jar of coconut oil. I'm like, what the heck is this all about? How does the dog have his own? Right. I'm like, how does he have
Charity
his
had her own. Charity
Yeah.
had her own. Like I would treat her for her colitis. I would use coconut oil, turmeric, and black pepper.
Right.
There you go.
How does he have his own coconut oil? And she'll rub him down with that and get it into his coat and into his skin. And you'd have thought this dude had a spa day. He sits there and does not move.
Wow.
I'm like, really, dude? And if I did that to him, yeah. If I did that, he would literally, be jawing and chewing on me and everything else.
It would be much protest.
Yeah.
That's COO though. I mean, she's got to get it. She makes them set. Yeah. Hey, take your medicine.
She pulls the line. Get your life right, and he doesn't move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moonsprout says tallow and butter, baby.
Yeah, I use butter and bacon grease and hamburger grease for everything. I save all my hamburger grease. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, no, go ahead. Finish it. You're good.
No, that was it. I use it for everything. Yeah. I save my hamburger grease and bacon grease, freeze it, and I use it over and over.
The next time I get my cow, I'm going to ask if I can get the beef fat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm with you.
To melt it down into tallow, because that's what tallow is, right?
That's what tallow is. Yep.
Rendered fat. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys follow Tactical Buff and Top. He was talking about tactical gardening. Tallow is also a great fuel source. You want to make torches and shit.
Nice.
Like that.
Yeah.
Tallow.
I also make ghee. And what I'm going to try this year is taking some heavy whipping cream and making my own butter.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
You can also use tallow to make pemmican with.
Right.
Pemmican, yes. Pemmican. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Movie
Yeah,
spots. You can call
I
your
want to
local
make my
drug
own
butcher.
tallow, and I want to make my own ghee,
Shit,
but
Yep.
I gotta
man, it's
do
just I like butter.
Oh,
It takes
if
a
you
lot of
like
butter to make
butter,
ghee.
if you like butter, you're gonna love ghee because ghee is like 10 times more buttery than butter. Okay, dude, you ain't gotta come barreling down the steps and try to knock me down. Lay your butt down.
He heard
It
butter.
happens to you.
Now, is
Yeah,
there a
You're
certain
live.
type of butter? Is
Like
there a
those-
certain type of butter you use to make ghee, or can you just use any butter?
you can. I use the sticks, either salted or unsalted,
Okay. Well, the
and
reason why
you
I
know,
ask is a lot of times, like if a store has the 4-pack of sticks of butter or whatever on sale,
yep,
I usually stock up on it and put it in the fridge in the garage. But I was just wondering.
yes, take that and make ghee with it.
Okay.
Or
I think I've got 2 or 3 jars left of ghee, and
or
so
you know we're in the great state of. Go ahead.
yes, when you make ghee, you can literally use less ghee and get more of a buttery taste than if you were using regular butter. What do you
Wow,
want,
yeah.
Cole? What are you gruffing at?
And you know, we live in the great state of Ohio, and the Amish have something called rolled butter.
Yes,
It's big old pound or 2 pound or 5 pound chunk of butter that is really really good. Mm. So I would that's what I would want to do. I'd want to get Amish butter, Amish rolled butter, because they lay it out flat, then they roll it up. That's why they call it rolled butter. But
right.
get a whole bunch of that, make some ghee, because that they make theirs. It comes from cow.
Yes,
There's nothing else in it.
right. Lay down, dude.
Right, Ohio?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Well,
nice
that's
tiger.
something I'm gonna have to look into, doing the tallow and the ghee. So
I've made ghee. Good
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Tallow
along
too.
with, and
And
I know
hard.
Vision, you're not gonna like hearing this, but I'm learning a lot about my new freeze dryer that I got opened up out of the box.
Whatever. Who cares?
Hey, that was last week. That was last
Oh.
week.
Tallow for French fries.
Yeah, who cares?
Mm.
I just did.
I got 3 pounds of pork fat in the freezer, waiting to render it down for lard.
Well,
Oh,
you
man.
put. I can thank you, Vision, and that's why I dedicated that video to you, because you're the one that pushed me to get it out of the box.
Who cares? You stole my freeze dryer,
Oh Lord.
and I while you were
Hey, man,
down,
the video's out.
while you were down there sunning and funning, I was standing in the room looking at it, and I was like, "Okay, do I really want to take my freeze dryer?" And I felt bad, so I left it there and left, wiped off all my fingerprints.
I do have a question for you though, because
Yes.
while I was at Costco, so I have 2 Costco's within 15 minutes of me,
Nice.
and so the one Costco I was looking at them and before, and I just went there the other day and they didn't have any. And I asked them, I said, "Did you guys stop carrying them?" And they're like, "Oh, we had a couple of them left and we marked them down. And after we marked them down, we got rid of them really quick." And I'm like, "Well, how much did you mark them down to?" And they said $9.99
Oh.
What?
for a small. And I'm like,
Oh.
"Are you freaking shitting me?" So then I went over to the other one to see if they had it, because if they did have it, then I was going to call you and let you know that I could get you one for $1,000 versus
Holy
the
crap.
$2,000 that they want, even on Harvest Right's website.
Uh-huh.
So I'll keep an eye out. That store had 9 of them still, and they say when they get them down to a certain amount, then the manager just puts it on clearance, or not clearance, but marks them down to get rid of them, and then they're done. So if that's the case, if they do mark them down to the $1,000, do you want to get it?
Is it the medium one?
No, the small.
I kind of wanted a medium,
Yeah.
but
Get two
if
for
you,
small.
that's not what she said.
I was just curious, you know. So
I will if they have it. If it's in black, Cole, be quiet.
it is. It is.
Yeah, if you come across it, let me know,
All right.
dude. Lay down. I said lay down. Okay,
Wow. 6 dozen
lay
eggs.
down anyway.
Wow. 6 dozen for $25.
Excuse me while I argue with my dog.
All right.
Everybody
He
was gun
knows you're
free.
live. He wants to be on the screen.
Right, Rip Curl.
See, lay down. Good boy. He lay
Yeah,
down and
I
still
thought
burn.
that was crazy to get a small freeze dryer for $1,000. Obviously, there's tax on it, but still. Right
Yeah,
now,
I'll take one. If they have them, I'll take one. Yes.
right now they're $15.99 for the small,
Wow.
which is still way cheaper than you can even get it from Harvest Right.
Yeah. Cole,
So-
she's not coming to you. She's not bringing you snacks. She's not bringing you nothing. Really? No. Well, then go. I'm not going. If you want to go, you can go. I'm not getting off the couch.
He's like, but Dad, snacks, let's go.
Sit down. Thank
You
you.
said the magic word. Now I want it.
Yeah. I'm like, no. If you want them, you go find her and quit calling for her. She's not at your beck and call.
Well, that's what he thinks.
Right now, Harvest Right has a small Pro freeze dryer for $2,095.
Wow.
No.
Wow. Yeah, if they mark them down to $9.99 or $900, yes, I want one.
Yeah, that's buying it from Costco is $500 cheaper than what
Right.
you can get it from them.
Yeah, let me know and I'll send you the money
Yep, I will.
immediately. Yeah, then I really have to come get my freeze dryer.
Yeah. Or
That
I
doesn't-
can deliver it to you at Bug Out Weekend, but then you won't have room in your truck. And
Oh, I'll make
You guys
room in
bring
the
a
truck,
trailer.
even if I got to leave something behind.
Bring a trailer. Just bring an empty trailer.
I
Just
have
bring
a
an
trailer.
I've always thought about this is how hard would it be to take like a regular, just an open trailer and close it?
I mean, it depends on what you want to make it out of. You know, I thought the same thing too.
Would it be just easier and cheaper
But,
just to buy an enclosed trailer?
Yeah.
Ghost Lincoln would be the man because I think he's already done it.
I got a guy. I got a guy that can engineer you one.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to buy it already made, and it's going to be stronger because it's an all metal frame.
Yeah. I
Those
was
enclosed
just
trailers ain't
curious.
a joke.
I've seen people do it, and what made me think about it was the other day or yesterday, I went to the store and this guy had renovated a old school bus.
Yep.
And
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that.
he raised the roof on it. He cut the roof on. I know he had it because I've seen videos on it where they jack the roof up, and then on the side of it he had a pitched roof, And he had a regular screen door and everything. I mean, this was some Beverly Hillbilly stuff. It was freaking hilarious. But they were just
House on wheels. Huh?
putting down the road.
Wow.
So,
Well, I was looking on Amazon and came across a 2-story container house.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Okay.
what?
You can get one to full
$45,000. A 2,000 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom container house.
How big were the containers? 20 foot, 40 foot,
40 foot.
40 foot. Yeah,
Yep.
you can get a you can look around, especially here in Cleveland. They got tons of old containers they'll sell you for. I don't know. I've heard 3,000. I've heard 5,000.
Yeah, but you
Just
gotta
depending
think
on
of it.
their. Yeah, it's just all
That's
depending
crazy.
on the. Some are even cheaper if they're really bad.
Shit,
Yeah.
you can buy a freaking I've seen the shipping containers people making houses out of them.
Right. Right.
Yep. I don't know, man. I don't know. They get hot. They get hot in the summer.
Well, you
They
got to put
really
air
do.
conditioning in it.
I mean, and I've heard I've seen people are like, oh, let's just bury it, but that's a bad
Nope.
idea too because
They'll
you
collapse.
just rust.
Yes,
Yeah.
they rust and they will collapse.
Shipping container strengths, it's 4 corners. That's the end of it.
Right. It's 4 corners only. Never bury a shipping container.
But
This one-
I don't know. I mean, if you want to build with it, I guess they
Yeah.
seem to be doing it.
Yep.
I mean, you insulate it good enough, and
Yep.
run the conduit.
And this one
all
had
that.
a patio or balcony off of the 2nd-story container. That thing was nice. Floor to ceiling glass windows, all of that. It was nice.
Right. And
Yeah.
just so everybody knows, they are not bulletproof.
That's
Right.
very true.
They are not. They're built out of scrap metal,
Yep.
slapped together. What was the boing boing? Is that you, Ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
tires.
Yep, absolutely, Pilgrim. That always happens to me. They're always away. I buy something and then it goes on sale.
Yep. Exactly.
I don't have the pictures anymore.
That
6
always
dozen
happens with
eggs.
my cell phone. Every time I'd get a new cell phone, then they'd come out with the new version, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yep. 6 dozen eggs for $25.
Yep.
It's cheaper than
Not
I
bad.
bought my case of eggs.
Hey,
All right,
take
take care,
care,
Paul.
Paul. Thanks for
Yep. Take care,
stopping
Paul.
in. Yeah, I thought for sure the eggs would be starting to come down, but nope.
Maybe it's under here.
They're still limited them at Costco.
Ah,
Are they?
Yeah,
there you go.
at least mine.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm buying chickens. I think I'm getting like a dozen chickens.
There you go.
Yeah. Right
That
on.
way, if I get a dozen, that mean I'll end up with 8.
Yeah.
8 chickens.
Yes, based on, Cole's activities.
Well, if you have them fenced in, you shouldn't be able to get to them.
Well, that is true, but Cole is Cole.
Yeah, you might find a way.
Yeah, of course he will.
There you go,
yeah,
Brad.
Chicken.
that's your trailer.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What? Wait a minute. Hold up. Put that back up there. Oh,
Yeah. Seen pictures of this before. Yeah, pretty cool.
dude.
4x8.
Nice. How many axles you got on it?
One.
Okay.
It's
And
fairly light.
you built that the walls and everything.
Yeah, it's on a Harbor Freight trailer.
Oh wow.
That's before it was sheeted on the inside. Okay, it works better if I do it with the left hand. That's
Oh,
horrible,
wow.
but
Okay. Look at the engineer. See, I told you I know a guy.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Have
sweet.
you insulated it?
yeah, it's already insulated. The inside's finished. I just have to stain it and
Nice.
finish the wiring for it because it's all going 12 volt.
Where's the turret go?
Well, I wasn't planning on that when I built it.
Allegedly.
Hmm.
You can always
Okay.
retrofit it to it.
Well, I mean, it is
Okay.
getting a steel rack that's going to attach to the whole circumference of it. So who knows?
Okay. Exactly,
Slide on a chair
Ohio.
on the
Right.
side.
Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets for Cole. Yes.
Just have the whole wall fold out and
That's nice, Ghost.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about, doing something like that. So
it is cheaper to buy it and just finish the inside.
yeah, because I saw one. Well, Old Mutt actually is the one that got me curious about it because he bought his to
Yeah.
Bug Out Weekend.
Yeah, this trailer's amazing.
So I was
Yes.
thinking of something, but like getting like a 16-footer, whatever. Because if it came to a point where we have to use it, obviously I need storage for my canned goods and food and stock and everything like that. So
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all remember last Huga Homestead?
yeah,
Yep.
That's set up.
Theirs was nice. Yes. Old Mutt. I wanted to do that, and then I realized that I have allegedly a room in my basement where there is no heating ducts, so it is constantly anywhere between 68 and 72 degrees in there year round.
Wow.
So I was going to dig one in the back, then I was like, wait a minute, why am I doing this? I have a room.
yeah.
But I would love to have another root cellar. My grandparents had one that was awesome. All four walls had floor to ceiling shelves on them,
Oh wow.
and they canned everything and put stuff down there, and it would last for years and
So
years and years.
that was my question.
Yeah.
The
Awesome.
purpose of the root cellars was that for stuff that you preserved, or was it for like actual vegetables to keep them good longer?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, and tornado in Tennessee is also a tornado shelter.
Yeah.
Yes,
So like you could put your potatoes and your onions and different
absolutely,
other vegetables.
absolutely.
Okay.
And if you
Yep.
wanted to, you could turn it into a freezer.
Yep,
Yep. You just
Yep.
wait one winter, and you line the place with sawdust, and you just start freezing containers, and put them in there. I mean,
Yeah.
it stays at a constant 58 degrees, and so anything that you add to with heat or cold, it stays that way for a long time.
yep,
That's how they used to make. That's how they made ice back in the 1800s. They would wait till winter,
Yeah.
freeze water, or cut off big chunks of ice out of the water, take it underground, and just constantly freeze. They would just you bring a cup of water down there, boom, it freezes. Take it back up the steps, boom. Now you got shaved ice in the summertime,
yep.
or you make ice. So yeah, that's how they did it.
Rip Curl says
Nice,
cooking
Rip.
sweet chili turkey lettuce wraps with bell peppers, onions, candied peanuts, and mushrooms. All right.
Nice, nice. That sounds good. I love lettuce wraps.
I just had the beef and
Yeah,
broccoli.
Yeah.
an Amish freezer.
Amish freezers.
Correct, Grace. No electricity whatsoever.
Boing. I heard it.
Yes.
But no, I thought the what will you do if this happens? I mean, there's so many directions you could go with it, and obviously I'm dealing with it in my own way,
Mm.
and I guess people don't know. I mean, we all obviously are in the same community, and until something like this happens to you, you don't know how you're going to react. You know, I never thought in a million years I'd lose the job. Of course, I never thought in a million years I'd have a brain tumor and have to have surgery. But obviously I did, and now I'm dealing with all the supposedly backlash from it. But um,
Mm.
this is one of the reasons why I do what I do. I don't, like people that are in Florida and North Carolina, all those Atlantic sides and the Gulf sides, Texas and whatnot. They prepare for stuff like hurricanes,
Right.
or if you're out in the Midwest, in the center of the country, you plan for more tornadoes. If you live up north, you plan for more cold weather and power outages and stuff, But
Yeah.
you never plan to lose a job, per
Right.
se, you know.
Yep.
I think I always have. I mean, I've had a very tumultuous life. I don't know how many jobs I've had,
Yeah.
but I remember I would prep. The first time I got fired from my family pest control business, I had already saved up money like 6 months in advance to pay all my bills, and I just took the summer off. I always kept storage units just in case I was getting kicked out because I ran out of money. You know, I would just prepay up,
Mhm.
up to good 6 months or so, or 3 months or whatever. And so, you know, I was always going through jobs. I've done just about everything. Now, the career jobs. You had a career,
Mhm.
so man, that's rough. I've only had, well, I've had a few career jobs that I've lost. One of which was pest control. One of which, when y'all met me, I was doing roofing products. I thought for certain, and everybody did too, even the owners, they brought me in, right? Because they really liked me, liked liked my work ethic and who I was and all that, obviously. But, I just couldn't deal with the fumes. And so I had to go. And so now I'm into this new career, delivery. um, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm always thinking, what if? Because I've always, I mean, I've had three household full of stuff just become missing. You know, things I've held on for years. Things I've had as a kid. Things that you know my mom still yells at me to this day for losing my class ring, but just gone because I couldn't pay, because that was it. If I lost my job and I lost my apartment or a place to live, everything would go in storage, so it'd be easier for me to move around and be light and shifty, find a job, whatever, find a place to live, whatever the case may be. And I always had that storage unit, right? So uh,
Right.
that's how I did it, for years. And now I'm thinking maybe I need a house. Yeah, be a lot easier, a
Yep.
lot cheaper,
What's going
I
on,
guess.
East Tennessee Preparedness? Welcome in.
East Tennessee.
East Tennessee. Good to see you, bruh.
Checking in on his lunch break.
I was just going to say, you what? You not working? That's one of the hardest workingest men in show business.
And I think that one of the reasons why I haven't stressed out. I mean, I was stressed out when they first brought it up, but
Yeah.
then the more I thought about it, um, the new life that I have since my brain surgery, and I've realized that there's more to life than money. I can always go find a job, and that's why I'm trying to get my VA stuff in line and whatnot. But
Right.
the job that I had there, one, the environment of the stuff that you were constantly breathing in, and Chad, that you brought that up as far as breathing in
Oh
on the stuff at work,
yeah. Yep.
it was a lot of crazy shit you're breathing in, and not only that, but the working outside during the winter time, whether it was cold or rainy or heat, and then throw on top of that a swing shift of night shift, day shift, night shift, day shift.
Oh my
Um,
God. Yeah. That's crazy.
so
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
think yeah. If you're willing to, I always find dangerous jobs. I don't know what it is. I'm always in some kind of danger. Danger, Will Robertson. Danger. Any job, even this one, right? But that it's kind of the Marine Corps way, I guess. You know
yeah.
what I mean? It's like, oh hey, yeah, oh there's danger involved. Oh, I don't care about that. Just pay me.
Well, you
Yeah.
don't think of it as dangerous as like other people would,
Right.
because of the mindset that you've been instilled into you because of the Marines. Same with me. Um,
Yep.
on vacation. So we're walking down the streets, and all the restaurants were on one side, and the sand was on the other, and it's just like people were all about themselves and inconsiderate of other people, and you're walking down there and you have to get over because there two people are coming at you, two people are going the other way. You got my wife and I going the opposite direction, and I would have to get behind her. She didn't get behind me because they're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna keep walking. And I'm like, and I got to the point all up until the last day, and I'm like, man, I just want to start throwing some elbows into people's chest.
Yep.
And it just boggles my mind that society has gotten to the point of thinking only about yourself instead of and I've seen it where there's older people walking down the sidewalk, and they had to stop walking because these people coming the opposite way wasn't moving, and I'm thinking, bunch of assholes, like they're older people, like you should stop and
Yeah.
move over for them.
Right.
Yeah.
As I say, no respect.
None.
Yeah. And you make I'm gonna make an interesting observation. I've walked in New York during the rush hour, and
Oh,
it's crazy. It's
yeah. Same here.
it's back to back. People are pushing, people are shoving, people are
Yep.
just like, "Ah, get out of my way," right? Throwing elbows and knees, and you're getting pickpocketed and whatever. You fall down, you die because they'll trample you, right?
Yep.
In the same breath, I went to Okinawa City. It's huge. Okinawa City is huge.
Yep.
Millions of freaking Okinawans. Same situation. They have the same walking. There's like thousands of people walking everywhere on the city. Nobody touches anyone. It's crazy. A crowd of people moving. Nobody touches anyone.
Take care,
It's
East
it's
Tennessee.
they just get right out of
Stay
your
safe,
way.
bro.
It's take care.
Yeah.
Well, my brother was stationed in Japan, and um, his wife, who went to go visit her family, and so they were in the airport. Now my brother didn't go with them, so my sister-in-law and the kids went. And at the time, my nieces who are twins were in. They were just babies, and so my nephew could help with like a couple bags, but my sister in law is holding two baby care strollers or whatever, um, walking through the airport. she said the Japanese people were all about helping, and they saw her struggling, and so they came over and they helped with all the luggage and carrying the kids to the ticket counter and everything. It was just crazy.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And
Yeah.
they did it and then they just disappeared. Like, boom.
Yeah.
Okay, go. You gotta go.
Yeah, exactly.
So that,
Hey, Vet
yeah.
Prep, good to see you, bro.
Well, I thought it was interesting today when I had to go to Home Depot for a couple things, and as I was driving out of the complex, Target is a couple doors down, and because of 2020 and the Wu flu and everything, they have all these spots that used to be for parking now is for people to pull up, and employees will bring their stuff out to their car.
Yeah,
Oh,
pickup.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
online pickup.
I literally saw this lady pull up in her nice vehicle, and I know you don't ever judge a book by its cover because maybe there was something wrong. I don't know, but
What's up, X?
I thought to myself, what a lazy shit. This lady that worked for Target was walking a bag of dog food out to this car. Just one bag of dog food. And I'm thinking, America has gotten that lazy that they can't even walk their butts into the store and buy pet
What's up,
food.
Sheeta? I know, right? Yeah.
Must be
Convenience makes
nice.
us weak, man.
Yeah, because I got to go into Tractor Supply and haul out a 50-pound bag of dog food by myself.
But I see it all the time. Like they first during the pandemic, they had maybe like 5 or 6 spots. Now
Right.
they have a whole freaking row, and it's on
Wow.
both sides.
Wow. Hey,
Yeah,
Tina.
yeah. What's up, Sheena? Our Walmart like that is here. Is like that. We got a whole.
Same
It's like
here.
a whole other parking lot, and every parking
Yeah.
lot is numbered. You
Well,
pull in,
Right.
there's a
and
business. I mean, people work for these. You can work for the companies to go in and shop for other people.
Right.
I
yeah,
think
I gotta run.
Was it on your channel, Shad, that
Hey,
you guys
Dan.
were talking about that?
I,
Take
yeah.
care,
We were
Ghost.
just talking about it. Take care, Dan.
Yeah.
All right, Dan.
Have a good one, Dan.
Love you, brother. Have a good one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's people will literally come into your in put. They have a key to your door.
Yeah.
When you have the smart fridge.
Yeah.
This is how people do it. They have a smart fridge. You're low on milk. The smart fridge sends a message and goes ahead and purchases the milk
Right.
from the store. Someone from the store comes to your door, has a key or a key fob. Usually it's a key fob. Boom. They come in, they put the milk in your fridge and leave.
Wow.
It's
Nah,
like,
that
wow.
ain't. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you're in your shower, you're watching TV. They just come walking in like, hey, how you doing? Boom. All right, bye.
Yeah, that'd be
What?
That
one man
movie,
in, no man out.
yeah. that movie Wall-E about that robot, and then all the
Yeah.
people were so lazy and fat that they didn't even have to move. The food and everything was brought to them, and
Yes, that's definitely what they want, right, Sheena? I mean, yeah. If you and I've thought about it, and I've done it. You know what? I've done it for people in the past, just because they couldn't get out. They're like, yeah, I'll go shopping for you.
Right. I do it for my
But
mom. That's it.
right, right. Usually that's what you do, right? For your elders
Right.
or somebody. But
Yep.
people actually make a living doing this. Like Sheena. I mean, right?
Right.
Do the DoorDash, uh, you know, uh, whatever, you know. So I think it's cool, I guess, in a
well, that,
sense that the people that are actually doing the work get to work,
Yeah.
right? But
but
the
that tells
clientele,
me that more and more people are not prepared.
course
at
not.
all. Nor do
So
they want to be.
if you have to DoorDash your groceries to your house, there's no way. I mean, you're not going to survive, but a couple days, you know.
Right, vet
Yeah.
prep. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I noticed this in Europe, in places, in especially Italy and places that I've been. Nobody shops for the week. Nobody shops for the month. They shop for the
Right.
day.
Yes.
Yeah. But
No,
They go
for
to the
them,
store 7 days a week.
I mean, for them, it's different though. They've got a bakery they go to. They've got a butcher they go to. They got a
yeah.
farmer they
Right.
go to.
Right.
Well, and I
There's not
do
a
that
lot
with
of
my
big
vegetables.
stores.
I do that with my
Right. So,
vegetables. Like if I want salad, if we have salads and I need to incorporate more salads in my life, especially after this last week. But even that, the quality of vegetables. Like I used to go to a certain store because they had a great selection,
okay.
and
So
even
Sheena makes
that
a good
has
point.
gotten shit.
So Sheena does make a good point. People have it delivered simply because time is precious.
That's true.
Okay, I get that.
Right.
I get that.
I get that. People pay for convenience.
Right there, they're maybe they're working on a big project or something, or maybe they're away, or they're gone for 2 3 days, and they want to come home to a stocked kitchen or
And I
something.
get that for like elderly people who can't, it's more of a hassle for them. Like my buddy, who has been in here on the chat, Corey. He does
Yeah.
a lot. He takes his mother-in-law to the grocery store. Who she has Parkinson's, and so it's more of a hassle, But they do it because she wants to get out. But it
Right.
would be so much easier, just to one to do the shopping for her, or do the whole shopping online thing, and then they could
Right.
deliver it. But at this point where she's at, and her thing is she can still get out, and she wants to. But I mean, I get it if you have a medical reason or elderly, but I know that there's a lot of healthy people that use this stuff because being lazy.
Right.
But you know what? It's goods and services.
Yeah.
Goods and services. I mean, remember back in the day, the milkman. You know, he would make a delivery. The milkman would make a delivery to your house.
Heck
And
yeah.
you. I mean, so
Pendulum.
it's nothing new, right?
Right.
It's really nothing new. It's just more. Yes, we are extremely lazy. Absolutely, convenience has made us weak, and we want instant gratification right away, right? So we will definitely like finance a hamburger. Man, I really want a cheeseburger. I worked hard this week, but you know what? I'm too tired to go out, so I'll pay $27. I'll pay monthly installments of $5.95 for a hamburger meal, right?
That's stupid. Yeah.
That I agree.
At 27
Vision.
cents.
That's stupid. We got to the point of we're financing a damn cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Cost you about $57. Yeah. But hey, it's broken up in monthly installments, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. Comes right out of your paycheck.
I'd rather and I don't know. This topic was talked about, and I don't know if it was stuff that I heard off of you when you guys were talking about. But you got somebody else touching your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many? How many people? How many?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 people have touched your food.
And not only
Yeah.
that, but as a prepper standpoint and OPSEC, I don't want other people knowing what I'm purchasing. And I'm sorry, but if you're putting it online on an app, there's other people besides that app that are watching that shit.
Yep.
It's there, dude. It's big business.
And
They
especially now,
they sell
I
your yeah. They sell your information. They sell your buying what you buy.
Your buying
Everything
habits.
is
Yeah.
yeah. Your buying habits. They sell it.
well,
It's big business.
I went on the internet when I was on my leave, and one of the headlines when I opened up my internet was it was talking about the Google's new AI and how you can opt out of it if you don't want them tracking your stuff.
That's right.
And Gmail is doing the same thing. And I got to look into it to see. I mean, does it really matter if I say I want to opt out of it? Are they really going to opt out of it?
Right.
You know.
Mhm. Yeah. Right, Sheena.
Right, Sheena. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a
But
case
yeah,
of cold water and some coffee.
there's people that are businesses and governments and countries that are tracking your every movement as much as you put the information out there. You know,
Yep.
so I can shop. I'm a big boy. I can shop for my own stuff. One, I'm selective. Two, like my vegetables and fruits, I don't want people manhandling that shit. You know.
No.
Right.
Not only that, but do they really give a shit of which one looks better? Like if you want a
Yeah, I was gonna
cucumber or
say.
pepper. No, they're just grabbing the first one, throwing it in a bag, putting it up, and delivering it to you.
Yeah, there you go. When there was a choice one right there, a really good one. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. No. We won't do it. The COO be like, that's not going to happen. I pick my own fruits and vegetables from our garden, and if I have to buy something, I'm going in to look at them.
Yep,
Right.
absolutely.
I want to look at them. I want to touch them. I want to squeeze. I want to thump them. Right. Do the thump
Right.
test. Are they right?
Right.
Are they not? Is there a worm in there?
Right.
Push the
You
button.
know? Exactly.
Don't push the button.
Well,
No squeezing the melons.
you're right. Unless you don't have an address, there's no way to be incognito. I get that. But there's ways around it, and there's ways to be more inconspicuous by one paying cash for stuff that's harder to track what you buy and
Yep.
whatnot. You know, but then again, how many people pull out their wallet and they just use their debit card or their credit card or whatever, and then they pay their bill online? You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're
That's
right.
like
You're right, Casey. And yeah, Miko Wolf. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, without a doubt.
It's true. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, just talking here, your phone listens to you because
Yep.
you'll sit there and you'll talk about a certain something. Like one time we were talking about going to Washington D.C. and staying in a hotel, and then all of a sudden you start getting all these ads for hotels in Washington D.C. and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even Google nothing. I was just talking about it.
Right.
She's always listening.
Yep.
They are. That's why I got rid of my Alexas and all that mess.
Oh, I did too. When we were in the kitchen and Alexis came on and says, "Your Amazon package will be delivered in 15 minutes." I'm like, "Whoa, what the hell?" First of all, how the hell do you
Yep.
know I ordered a package? And so
Yep.
at that point, I unplugged it and I put it in the garage sale and got rid of it.
Yep. I've got one, two. I got 3 of them that are unplugged and sitting in a closet somewhere.
KP makes a good point. Why do you think you can't take your battery out of your cell phones anymore?
Exactly. And I talked about that. Yes.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yep.
Yep.
Well,
Absolutely.
you can, but it's gonna be
You ain't gonna
hard.
have a cell phone left.
Yeah,
She
you
just
won't have a cell phone.
Sheena says, for once in my life, they can listen all they want.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I to get back to the point of what will you do if this happens? I mean, anything in anybody's life can change at any point, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. How you handle it, depending on how prepared you are for life at that point, which is one of the reasons why I started my channel. And I know, Vision, you have the same reason, about helping people out. And if you can
Yep.
just help that one person, and I think and I hope that we all have here. And
Right.
so now I'm working on that next person to help
Yep.
that next person out. So
Exactly.
until everybody is on the same page, which will never happen, continue doing what we do, and I'm glad that I got into it because I found stuff that I like doing, like gardening,
Right.
to understand where your food comes from, to know what goes into your food. Like, none of my stuff has anything in it, there's
Exactly.
no chemicals in my food. And you know as well as I do with our meat that we got,
Yes, indeed.
it's pure meat. There's no chemicals being put into the animals, so
Yes, indeed.
and it tastes totally different than store-bought shit. It looks totally different. It cooks totally different. Like the hamburger. Oh my gosh, the hamburger, you hardly get any dang grease.
No, exactly. And that's the first thing the COO said. She was like, there's no grease in this hamburger. I said, that's right.
Yep.
Because there's no byproducts in the meat.
Yep. There's no fillers to cook down.
Right. No fillers, no fats, none of that mess.
So
yeah.
My thing that I know I need to work on is my organization of stuff. Not that it's
Same
not
here.
organized, but I need to get it more organized, which is one of the reasons why I was working in the garage, trying to get my garage more organized so I can move stuff around. I'm
I need a garage.
sure I'm like a lot of other people, and I don't consider hoarding. I'm not keeping newspapers and cardboard boxes and all that kind of shit, but like stuff, manly stuff in the garage. I hate throwing stuff out because I may need it.
I may need it. Same here.
And
that's
it's
why
got
my
to the
garage
point
looks
where
like it does.
I need to do
Organize
some,
it.
what is that word called where you get rid of shit? I need to eliminate some stuff.
Yep.
That-
Same
Yard
here.
sale.
What's
Yard
that?
sale. Garage sale. Garage
Yeah.
sale. Yard sale.
Well, I
See,
need to be realistic on some of the stuff that, because like I had a shelf and I built shelves on the back of my garage, or inside the garage, but on the back wall. And I had car parts for cars that I haven't had in 8-10 years.
Right.
So I'm like, why do I still have this shit? So
Yep. I
need to purge my garage. I need to
You
get
and me
rid of
both.
shit.
I mean, there's a lot
I've
of
got-
money in that too.
Yeah, I've got a set of tires in there that I had for one of my cars.
Yeah.
That I'm like, why am I still keeping this stuff?
Yeah, I used to save all my old tires. Yeah, if I had a flat or something, I'd save all the tires.
Old mutt. Right, allegedly, training purposes only. A friend said, rule of law, as long as there is law. Disclaimer. Exactly.
I made money today. I had a kegerator in my garage.
A kegerator.
A kegerator that I thought I was going to make a man cave in my garage. And it's just been collecting dust. So today, as I'm trying to tiptoe around stuff and jump over this and everything. I'm thinking to myself, why do I still have this? So I moved
Right.
it out of the way. I wiped it down, cleaned it up. I posted it on Facebook Marketplace, and within an hour, I had it sold.
There you
Wow,
go.
right on.
So I need to do more of that. You know, even these car parts, I could probably put it on there because I still see those cars driving around. Maybe someone will see it and be like, "Hey, I'll sell
Oh,
it cheap."
absolutely.
You know.
Yep.
So
Oh no. Oh no.
what?
Apparently, well, I was scheduled the day off tomorrow, and I was just
Okay.
asked if I could work.
And if you don't answer it, I wouldn't answer
Right.
it.
I do have plans tomorrow, and it
So
involves spending
therefore,
money.
yeah, I do too. I got round 2 of what I did today.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
I got to finish doing what I started today. So, but
Let me see what time they texted.
Michael Wolf, you're absolutely right. People are keeping their cars longer. So yeah, maybe maybe I won't have a hard time selling these car parts. You
Yep.
know, and I've learned through my preparedness journey to start writing information down. Even though, like, okay, so when I get my wiper blades at Costco or whatever, I write on there what vehicle it's for. That way, all I gotta do is pick it up. Oh, yep, this is the vehicle I need, and I put them on there. So I actually had to look up from the part number of the car parts of what it goes to. So now I know what car it belongs to, and I can put it on Marketplace. And
Right.
so,
Wow.
and who knows? I mean, with all these tariffs going on, and until we get it all sorted out, I'm sure stuff is going to start getting harder and harder to find. I don't know.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, you know, interesting opportunities.
Yep.
I mean, you look at AutoZone. Where's most of that shit made? China, right?
Mexico, China,
China,
Taiwan.
Mexico. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
I used to work there.
So now Mexico. So we still have the North NAFTA between Canada and Mexico. So those parts will not be tariffed.
Right. For
The
now,
rest of the stuff will be.
allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah.
Yep.
They don't make no American cars no more. You got American car parts. They're worth in billions. Yeah.
Yep. It's true.
And I don't. I seen it somewhere, and someone's live stream or somewhere on it. They talked about the top 10 cars made in the United States, and Tesla had three types of cars that were in the top 10.
Yeah.
The big three didn't have any of them.
Right.
Even though they're put together in the United States,
Right.
they're not American made parts. So
No.
Really?
yeah.
Yep. That's right.
So Chevy, GMC, Cadillac.
Chevy, Ford, and
Sure.
Dodge weren't in the top 10.
We're not in the top 10.
We're not. Oh my God.
No.
Yep.
Those are American companies.
You had Tesla had 3 of them. You had a couple Hondas,
That's the Japanese.
Volkswagen. There was a Volkswagen.
That's German.
So
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Interesting.
so I
Interesting.
can't remember who had it. Somebody, I was watching it and they were talking about it. But anyways, so they were talking about the tariffs and stuff about going and getting maybe it was Pinball. I don't know. It might have been him, but they were talking about buying extra brake pads and spark plugs and stuff that you use.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which I always, I have 2 or 3 extra oil changes in my garage. I
I'm definitely going to do that with the truck.
I tend to get it when I see them when they go on sale. Costco every once in a while runs with my truck. It runs at 0.20 or whatever oil. Probably
Yep.
the same with yours, Vision, right?
Yep.
Man, that stuff's like water. Holy crap!
Yeah. Yes, it is.
But yeah, I mean, you never know. Just like before I went on my little break here, I changed the oil in the truck, and I just happened to look over, and I didn't know this, but the older cars, and especially the SUVs and the trucks and stuff, they used to have grease points, grease zerks.
Yeah. Yeah.
New cars don't.
Yeah.
Nope. Everything's not greasable.
Well,
Really?
I happened to see 2 grease zerks. I'm like, whoa, that's kind of cool. But I couldn't get to it when I was changing oil, so after I got to change the oil and I backed the truck down and everything was good to go there, I jacked the truck up and I took the tire off, and then that's when I found my rotor was all jacked up, and end up having to replace the dang rotors and the brake pads in the truck. So,
Mm.
and it is the caliper. The caliper's all jacked up, so now I got to replace the caliper. So,
Wow.
So I had Camel Carl here visit me in his amazing truck he built. And so what he done, and it's inspired me. I want to do the same thing with my truck. Is that he took all the voids, like in the door panels and everywhere there's a void. He stuffed it with parts. He's got extra parts for everything for his truck in the truck.
Nice.
Like, interesting. I like that idea.
Nice.
well, so on this getaway, because I only did the one side rotors and brake pads because the other one didn't look as bad, and I was running out of daylight, and we were supposed to leave on Friday. Didn't leave until Saturday, but I ended up putting in my 2-ton jack in the back of my truck, and I brought all the tools that I had to have and all the parts in case something happened on the way down there, whatever. And we made it there and back. So this week, I'll get it over to my buddy's house and get it put up on the jack. He's got a truck lift, and it'll be a lot easier to do it that way.
Nice.
Very nice.
But
Yeah.
get that taken care of, and because obviously now not having a job, it will be making the opportunity of buying a new truck. I mean, it's a 2018, so I should be able to keep this for quite a while, and you got to maintain it. So I got to do a better job at that from here on out. So
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. With my truck build. Truck
Right.
build on a boat. Yeah. Uh,
mine just needs a paint job. Still runs like new, and it's a 2012. Yeah. Well, they don't make vehicles like they used to.
No, my mom has a 1995 Honda Accord with 40,000 miles on it.
40,000.
That's
Wow.
it.
Really?
Yes.
She don't go very far, does she?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't drive it that
okay.
much. I mean, she drives, but she doesn't go nowhere. She's
Yeah.
retired, so it's not like she's going to work every day and all that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
the best she may do is go to the local mall or to the grocery store.
Yeah. Sheena says
Wow.
67 fastback in my dreams.
My pastor has a 71. He had a 65 convertible.
Well, being
Yeah.
on vacation for the little bit that we were gone, the type of cars we've seen Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, the SUV Porsches, regular Porsches, Corvettes. Of course, Corvettes look like more of a Lamborghini than a Corvette anymore.
Right.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bugattis, Maseratis, saw Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm thinking, man, what do these people do? They're either
OnlyFans.
huh?
Uh-huh. OnlyFans or drug dealers.
Hey, there we go. I can start an OnlyFans page.
Yeah, you and Chad. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
I
Oh,
can build
Lord.
cedar planter boxes, with my shirt off or something.
Mess their whole algorithm up.
I could do
Ain't
my
nobody
cousin.
ain't nobody gonna be paying to see that shit.
Well, you never know.
People
I
by
was
far
gonna say, you,
are. I mean, seriously.
yeah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do an OnlyFans page. The only thing I'm gonna show are my knees. And
Oh,
and you
God.
know, for an extra $45, I'll show you the back of my knees.
KP Heathen says, "Devil dog, don't steal my idea."
Right? Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
Yeah, right.
that's not my thing.
Yeah. And then I might get, a little elusive and show my ankles.
oh shit! All right, we got
That's
to draw the
risque,
line
man.
somewhere.
That's
Yeah,
risque there. I
exactly.
mean, ankles, knees. I mean, what's next? Toes, feet. I mean,
No,
that's
you know,
that's that's going
socks.
down. That's going down. Okay, maybe some socks. Hey, you can sell your socks. Your
Yeah,
dirty
Yeah, the
there you
socks.
socks
go.
that you wear on your videos, you can sell them.
Yeah, I'll sell my socks that I wear to the bug out weekend.
Oh, Lord.
Yep, put them in a Ziploc baggie. $100 a piece.
Exactly.
4 days of fun.
Exactly.
Do your feet; they love that creepy stuff. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to. Well, I didn't really. I hung out with this girl, and she was the exact opposite. She freaked out if she seen feet. She's like,
Right.
"No, yuck, ew, get that away from me." And you all know I like to wear flip flops. Yeah,
Exactly. Even in the
so
wintertime.
I'm wearing them now.
Of course you
Yeah,
are.
I'm not
it,
worried.
it
But
didn't
then
go
again,
well.
who cares?
hey, I wear flip flops too, Shad. So don't feel bad. I don't
Right
wear them in the
on, right
winter,
on.
but I wear them from 50 degrees
Well,
to in the spring to 50 degrees in the fall. I have flip flops
Second
on to the point where in January I still have tan lines on my feet.
second worst pair
well,
of shoes ever invented.
see, I've noticed something about Ohio. Even in the wintertime, they wear flip flops and Crocs, but they wear socks.
No,
I
I
can't.
draw the line there. I have never
I can't.
worn
Nope, Cherry, I'm not gonna wash
jamos
them.
with socks.
I don't that's I'd rather go barefoot than either wear a pair of flip flops or Crocs. Well, I've never wear Crocs, but I'll go barefoot. And the COO, she looks at me and she just shakes her head. She said, "You a country boy?" Because in the summertime, I walk around outside through the woods with no shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
my
I
feet are
used to be able
hamburger.
to run around with no shoes
Yeah,
on,
me
but
too.
the older
Yeah.
I get, the more sensitive my feet are, and yeah.
right, old mutt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah, I grew up with no shoes. I mean, that was
Right.
me.
Same
I
here.
mean,
Yeah.
wait, before I went to boot camp, I ran 3 miles on asphalt, barefooted to get in
Right.
shape for boot camp. But you know what? After the Marine Corps, my feet are hamburger. I need some type of protection.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Well, flip flops definitely isn't protection.
yeah. And I've got really good ones. I got really cool ones. These are frog
Or
togs.
horrible.
Yeah.
All flip flops. I don't care how good they are. I don't care if they're made out of gold. They're horrible.
But they're great in the creek. They're great in the water. They're great in the dirt. I don't know. I like flip flops. Yeah, y'all be hating, but I don't care.
That's okay. Right. Right.
Ohio Valley Previn says, "Sounds like y'all watched my video today."
Uh-huh.
and I can yeet a flip flop a country mile.
Oh, chunkla, dude, that's the most dangerous weapon ever used by a woman. Chunkla, dude,
Yeah,
please.
chunkla.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it, chunkla?
Uh-huh. A chunkla, dude, that thing is dangerous. That thing is worse than any weapon ever created by man.
I've seen some of those videos. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All you hear is
Yep.
boop.
Exactly.
What happened? Yeet. Right, Sheena? Yeet. Yep,
Needed
got
a
yeeted.
chunkla. That's right.
Ohio Valley Previn says it was about shoes. Sitting down on the beach and made conversation with the people sitting next to us, and they were in their mid-20s, early or later 20s. They're in their 20s, and we got into talking about just different things and whatnot, and we started talking about preparedness or whatever, and he was actually interested in it, and we were talking. I said, well, just take your wife or your girlfriend, whatever, for an example. What does she wear to work? And she said dress shoes. I'm like, okay, well, what happens if your car breaks down? Are you gonna walk to the local whatever and high heel shoes? I said, this is why you should have a pair of tennis shoes in always in your car,
Mhm.
And she's like,
Yep.
I never thought about that. That's a good idea, So
Yep.
don't burn
You know
yourself.
what? I want some chocolate cake.
Yummy.
Did you burn yourself?
Yeah,
Wow,
damn
you know
carrot
what?
popped off.
You burned your beard?
No,
Would you-
missed a beard.
No, the second beard.
Nope.
Yeah, so the COO made a chocolate cake for the boy child yesterday because he was coming over for dinner and he requested tacos.
All right.
So we had tacos and she made a chocolate cake.
Huh.
Well,
Nice.
I'm just so happen to have tacos tonight, and the wife made chocolate cupcakes for the honor flight. So there's some
Nice.
extra.
So, Trent, I can be there. I can be there around 2 or 3. I'll bring my own plate. I'll bring the milk. I'll bring the chocolate milk.
That's perfectly fine. Come on by.
What's
All right.
going
I'll
on,
see you.
Mike?
I'm leaving now.
That's right, Jeanette. Yep, she knows. Chocolate cake for me, yes. Chocolate cake with chocolate icing, absolutely.
Chocolate. Yummy.
Now Billy Crosby's song's in my head.
You know what? I'm going upstairs to get me a piece of chocolate cake.
Enjoy, man. Enjoy.
I don't have any chocolate milk because I drank it all.
Tina said she made a chocolate protein shake with whatever kind of berry, strawberry,
Acai.
raspberry. Huh?
Acai berry.
What the hell is that? Never heard of that.
Acai.
It's a good healthy berry.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
tastiest
Lots of
healthy.
antioxidants. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
KP says you should do a live of milk and chocolate cake with Vision chat and chill. There you go. We'll have to have a cake and milk party.
We can call it the Diabetes Live.
There you go. Sheena says it has lots of vitamins. Awesome. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, acai is good stuff.
Can you get them at the local store, or do you gotta go to a specialty store?
I think you can. If not, I know you can find them at Whole Foods and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna. What did Mike say? I forgot. Oh. Mike says his 22 Tundra has more North American parts than Chevy or Ford. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Sheena says frozen at Walmart.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look into it.
They probably got it at Costco too. Huh.
Mm.
Boo, boo, boo.
And of course, Trent doesn't have his camera on, so we can't auction anything off. So
And that's why I don't have my camera on me.
You can get them at Costco too, Brad.
Okay. Good deal. Sheena says, I'm sure they do. I don't have a Costco close. Well, you must live out in the boonies then.
I want to live in the boonies.
Yeah. I'd have to win the lottery in order to live in the boonies because there's no way that my wife would move unless we could take all the kids and grandkids with us.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get rid of all of mine.
KP said, Pinball did a video, top 10 waste of money prepping. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting excited about springtime. Oh, here we go. They're gonna show us.
Cake cam.
Wow. Look at that.
Damn.
What? Wow. Very nice.
No, I'm looking forward to spring because spring means more outdoor time. The days are getting longer as far as daylight, and I get
More
to do more
humidity.
gardening, and
Yes.
now I can start doing maybe some more woodworking and whatnot. So I been watching a lot of different YouTube videos or channels or whatever of different woodworking, and they, put out what sells, what they have found that sell and whatnot, and going through a woodworking class, whatever, learn how to make cutting boards, and cutting boards always sell. So I'm thinking about maybe starting to make some cutting boards.
I picked up an amazing bamboo cutting board.
Yep.
Bamboo. Wow.
Well, I've been watching this one channel. He does flags, American flags, and being a veteran, I want to do it, and I'll show you. I got a picture of it, and the guy's cool. You got some people out there. First of all, they didn't come up with the concept. Okay, just like the American flag. All right, ain't nobody around that came up with that concept. They're dead. So
Yeah, Betsy died a long time ago.
people that make them, and I get it that they're selling their product. All right, but there's a million people out there selling the same thing, all right, and everybody's they're all the same concept, but this channel I found, and I pay more attention to the channels that aren't those secretive, like I can't give you out the measurements kind of thing. Let me see if I can find it.
Man.
No, I can't find it. What the hell? But
And on the other end of the spectrum,
sleepy boy. Okay, here we go. Damn it.
Cool.
I just had it. And I lost it. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Very cool. I've seen these around. Yes, indeed.
But
nice.
I made a comment. I actually saw it on Instagram, and I made a comment on his video, and I asked a question. I just said, "Hey, how long are your stripes?" And he said it, and then I'm like asking different questions, like, "Hey, all you gotta do is DM me. I'll give you all the measurements and stuff." So I'm gonna start making some of those and see if I can't sell some of those for some extra financial help. So
You make me one, I'll buy it.
Wow.
but like the stars, so he sells the
Yes, I
union,
did. I'll buy one.
Uh-huh.
the union. He sells a stencil that once you paint the union, you put the stencil on it, and he sells the stars. So they're not painted on; they're actually raised stars. So you glue
Nice.
them on to them, and
Huh.
so I'm gonna give it a whirl and see. So
Awesome.
I think it'll be a good thing, and like doing the craft shows that I enjoy doing them. So maybe that'll be another thing to do my craft shows and take those along with other things that I want to do. So
I gotta make more tables.
Man, I need another piece of cake.
You can get COO to make chocolate cake and sell it. Yeah.
No, that's a
But,
family recipe.
see, yeah, they wouldn't last long, would they?
No,
They wouldn't make it to market.
no, they would not make it to market. Absolutely
KP
not.
KP's got a question for you, Vision. How do you not weigh a ton with all that cake you eat?
Well, I've got a 160-pound puppy and 5 acres of land.
Yep.
Y'all run all of it. Yeah.
Yes. And I eat all day long.
What? Put mayonnaise in cake?
Huh? What?
I'll pass.
Oh, Ohio. Well, bruh, just for you, I'm going to have another piece. I'll be right back.
I mean, y'all know Teen Linda here in Cleveland. You know, she loves to crochet and knit and all that, and she makes these cool little characters. Some of them are really big. Like she made a kraken, she made a dragon. These things are like 3 foot tall. You know, she sells them for like $200, $300. But then she makes a whole bunch of cool little monsters, and she sells those at the craft fair. Uh,
I mean, I've
I'll
always wanted to get into woodworking, and I found out that I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I found out that I'm pretty good at it. So
right.
I'm
Why not?
learning on the different different ways of cutting the wood to make it, like your mitering and your different angles and stuff like that to give it a nice crispier look and everything. So
Yeah.
Joinery.
yeah, and
Wow.
it's pretty cool. So like this, I built a end table, a nightstand for my daughter. She wanted me to build her a nightstand, and so I cut all the pieces out, and of course, the lumber you get at the store is junk. So I learned how to square everything up because I don't have a joiner. I'd like to get one of these days, but I found a way to still get a straight edge without a joiner, and so I built this end table for her, and I did it all by no nails on the outside. It's all by pocket screws,
Wow.
and that thing is solid. That and wood glue, it's solid, and so
Joiners and planers are fun.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
looking.
just
I keep an eye out on Facebook Marketplace for a used joiner, and maybe one of these days I can pick one up. I wish I'd have got it before I lost the job, but we'll make it work. In order to make money,
Yep.
you got to spend a little bit. So
a little investment.
Mm-hmm.
but I think if I only got a couple pieces of equipment that I want to buy, and then I'll have everything I need to make the stuff that I want to do, and we'll see.
If
Right
you
on.
want some pine, I've got some amazing pieces of pine that I'm gonna make round tables out of.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Well,
natural.
I've seen a there's a person in my area who does the cedar what the hell are they called? Pallets. They rip the
Okay.
pallets up and everything.
Yeah.
And they're all in, I mean, they're in great shape, and then they also somehow, I don't know where they get it from, but it's pine boards as well. They're
Mhm.
offcut, and
Mhm.
for the stuff that I do, it works out perfectly. So, and it's not bad price, but because lumber at the store has just gotten so expensive.
Oh yeah. I refuse to get lumber. I got trees.
Well, I went today to get some 2x4s, and I had to search through half the freaking stack to find straight ones, and I'm like, good lord,
Yeah, they sell more hockey
Yeah.
sticks than 2x4s.
what's that?
Hockey sticks.
They sell more hockey sticks than they do 2x4s.
Oh, it is freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Ohio, this second piece of cake is for you, bruh.
Trent, that's so wrong.
It's so wrong, it's so right.
Yep. But I also thought about because I enjoy the whole preparedness side. I thought about maybe I gotta look into how to do my Amazon store on my channel. Do you have that, Trent?
Nope. I built my own website.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that. I've gotten stuff from you.
Of course. I thought about doing Amazon. I was like, I got no time because I'm a glutton for punishment. So
Yeah. Well, one of the things I thought about doing is building some bug out bags and try selling them or
Yep.
or
that
doing
would be a great idea, bruh.
to do you could buy a bag already put together, or you could build your
Do a
own
custom.
out of
List.
the items that I have,
Absolutely.
I
Do
think
it.
the bug out bag that I made and donated last year, I thought that was pretty damn good, especially if it's I mean, there was a lot of good quality stuff in there,
Yes. And
Yeah,
I think you
Huga
should do
Huga
that.
loved it.
That's a
Yeah,
great
she loves
idea,
it.
bro.
I dig it.
So
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And you
just
can have
I'm
different
just
packages,
thinking
like you said.
Yep.
I'm just
And
thinking
then
of
do a
different things I
custom.
can do. So
Yep. And I can help you with that and, give you
Write your
some
next Build a
insight.
Bag website. Build a Bag website. Yep.
Build a bag.
Like Build a Bear. Build a Bag.
Exactly.
yep. No, I just got all these things running through my head, trying to figure out to help offset the cost of losing the job and see what I can do. And I know right now with it starting to get spring, a lot of people, I have a couple orders for these planter boxes and stuff like that. So um, they're not hard to build. They're and I'm selling them to where, I mean, the size that I'm making, um,
Yeah.
I've looked on Marketplace and I'm selling them for the same price as people that I see on Marketplace. So I'm not, I'm not asking too much for it, and I'm trying to, just get it out there. But and KP says just be like Canadian Prepper. You're gonna die if you don't buy my crap.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Sheena, I got no problem doing no sugar. That it don't affect me like that. I can go without sweets. And KP, I'm almost done putting my stuff in my mop bag, my move on pack.
Oh, he meant don't be like Canadian Prepper. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
don't be like Canadian Prepper.
no, I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to live my life. So that's one
Yep.
of the things that I've come to. The reason why I'm not stressing out about the stuff is because I've come to the understanding that there's more to life than money. So at the end of the day, money is not going to stop anything from happening. Look at Steve Jobs. He had
Yeah,
all
Yeah,
the
right.
money in the world, and that couldn't help him.
right.
So
Yeah,
Even
and,
after
and
a transplant.
interesting. Yeah, interesting you said that. Olive oil killed him. Yeah.
what's
Yep.
that?
Olive oil killed him.
Olive oil.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Interesting segue. Yeah, he hired a chef. He hired the best olive oil chef he could find. He cooked everything, had everything cooked in olive oil. Everything was drenched in olive oil. He had olive oil smoothies, olive oil this, olive oil that, and yeah, it killed him.
Don't go in the bathroom after that guy.
Probably never worked again.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, that's a whole another conversation.
Yep. So how many weeks before bug out weekend vision?
It's a good question. Well, today's the 31st. So we are less than
Less than 6 weeks.
yep, we're a little over 60 days.
Hmm.
I don't know, I'm not keeping track like that.
That was a good one.
But it's gonna be a great time and I can't wait.
7 weeks.
7 weeks.
Right on.
Bug out weekend.
Sheena. Batwoman. I knew it. Oh.
Hmm.
Well, brothers, I got to get off of here. I am about to just pass out. I
Yeah, I
really
just
am.
realized we've been on for 2.5 hours. So
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Wow, I'm very.
I was trying to induce a food coma so I could sleep tonight.
there you go. I
More
still
to it.
haven't ate today, so I still got to go eat dinner.
Ooh. Wow.
I had dinner.
Yep.
So, Brother Double Dog, Brother Trent, Brother Ghost, Skull, and everyone in
Skull,
chat.
Chad.
Oh,
Yes.
Shed.
Oh.
Oh, the coffee gone.
Always a pleasure. Y'all have a good
Absolutely.
night.
Oh,
Oh, you got the milk. Look at that. All right. All right.
We'll
I'm
see.
out of
We'll
here.
see it. We'll see you tomorrow over at Vision Preparedness's channel.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try to stop on by, before bedtime.
well, it's 6:30, so hopefully you won't be in bed
Oh,
yet.
okay. Yeah. Oh, I might be working. That's a
I was
possibility
going to
too.
say, if you're home from work yet,
Yeah. This.
man, that was good. Boy, the COO, man, I knew there's a reason why I married her, but it wasn't for her cooking or her baking.
They were just bonuses, right?
Absolutely, you know. I still don't have a little PTSD of waking up and seeing Devil Dog cooking in my kitchen. Good Lord.
That was funny.
I know.
Good
I'm like, you're not my wife.
Yep. So, all right,
Yeah.
folks, I'm gonna call it. And I appreciate everybody sticking around.
Smash
And
the like button, folks. Share this live stream out, please.
we will
Like
see
and
you
share. Like and share.
next Monday at 8 p.m. But I'm sure we will see you at least Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday. So we'll see you around. But until we see each other again, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay prepped.
Later.
Right.